Almost every dog you see is wearing some kind of collar. Collars do help to keep your pet from running away or chasing things while you're walking. But collars can cause a lot of harm to your dog and may even lead to death. If you like this video, I sure hope you'll subscribe and comment and to get more videos, which we post regularly. Buckle collars are the most common type of collar. They're usually leather and they have a buckle to adjust the size and a link that you can attach a lead to. And these are the least dangerous of the collars we're going to talk about today, but they can still harm your dog if they're not used properly. Be sure that the collar is loose enough that you can easily put 2 fingers between the collar and your dog. Also, if your dog is growing or putting on weight, be sure to keep checking regularly that the collar is still loose enough. Now, the second type of collar is choke collars, and as the name implies, they're designed to choke your dog to get their attention. As you'll see later on in this video, these collars can be extremely dangerous to dogs. Using them has been associated with serious physical damage to dogs. In addition to causing physical harm, they can cause psychological consequences. If a dog is choked regularly, it may become frightened, and frightened dogs tend to become aggressive. A choke collar will definitely have an effect on how your dog sees you. A lot of people say they're fine, dogs like them, but what dog would like having prongs stuck in its neck and choked? Are you the kind, confident pack leader your dog is looking for? Or are you a cruel master who chokes and hurts his dog to make him obey? Now, the third type of collar we're going to look at today is Electro collars, and they're even worse. Just imagine that you're a dog and you're running around outside having a great time when all of a sudden an electric shock comes and causes a pain in your neck. Now, your dog won't understand what caused it. Your dog doesn't know about cell phone apps and Bluetooth commands or anything. All of a sudden, it just knows it was having a great time and all of a sudden it got zapped. Dogs who wear shock collars can suffer from physical pain and injury ranging from burns to a heart condition called cardiac fibrillation, as well as psychological stress, including severe anxiety and displaced aggression. Well, let me ask you, would you send a jolt of electricity to discipline your child? If you answered yes, you're probably too cruel to even own a dog. And if you answered no, you probably shouldn't own a shock collar. Another problem with collars is that collar accidents occur frequently. What's a collar accident? Well, a collar can get caught on many things, from a stick to a post and many other objects. And your dog might do serious damage to their neck and internal parts as it struggles to get free. You need to be there to help your dog if it needs help and is panicking trying to get free of something. Also, take the collar off your dog at home so your dog can relax and be comfortable. There's no reason to keep the collar on a dog at home, and your dog doesn't think his collar is cute. Now, just as men take their ties off when they get home and women take off their high heels, your dog likes to relax too. If you like this video, we sure hope you'll subscribe to get more. We're adding new videos all the time. Now, many people use the collar to jerk it when a dog pauses to sniff something while they're walking. They think they're training their dog to heel, and they don't have the patience to wait while the dog sniffs something along the way. Now, your dog waits and waits to go out, and then some people won't let them be dogs. They have to just walk like a human. It's bad enough that most of us have to keep our dogs on a lead to walk them. I hope you'll give your dog a little freedom to be a dog by being patient on walks. Now, I have a lot of respect for Cesar Millan, the dog whisperer. In his videos and TV shows, he demonstrates how to get your dog's attention for training and behavior control by giving a slight jerk to the collar. Well, I agree with that, but unfortunately, I see many people at dog parks and on walking paths doing a series of jerks that are so rough they are capable of harming the dog and terrifying the dog. So if you're going to use this method, please study the videos carefully and ask a trainer to show you the technique. And be sure to follow the training exactly to avoid harming your dog or your relationship with your dog. Now, if you're going to turn your dog over to a dog walker or a dog trainer, be sure you see them in action and check references before you hire them. As in every walk of life, some of these people are great with dogs, but some are overly harsh and resort to yelling and rough jerking the lead. Now, how can a dog collar hurt your dog? Well, there are some dog breeds that like to pull on their leashes, go off to get a bird or something while they're walking with you. And these dogs that pull on their own have a lot of thyroid problems. And when a dog pulls on the leash or you pull on the leash, it restricts the blood flow to your dog's eyes and ears. And when this blood flow is cut off on a regular basis, it causes swelling, and constant swelling damages your dog's organs and appendages. Dog collars can damage the nerves in your dog's front legs. When you damage these nerves by pulling or the dog pulling, it causes a tingly feeling in their front paws, much like peripheral neuropathy in humans. Most dogs will lick their paws to try and make them feel better. If you see your dog spending a lot of time licking its paws, it may be a sign that the collar is damaging the nerves in his front legs. Yanking on a leash can give your dog whiplash, which is soft muscle damage. It's never a good idea to jerk any type of animal's neck quickly. So what's the answer? It's really very simple. There are two easy ways to solve all the collar problems discussed in this video. First, learn to train and control your dog by working with it on a regular basis to follow commands and rules. You'll do better and get a better reaction while you're teaching if you reward your dog with treats or excited petting and love and attention when your dog acts properly. There's no need to jerk a collar or electrocute your dog. Your dog wants to obey and to please you. There's no need for torture. In addition, we suggest your dog should never wear a collar, but should wear a harness instead. The harness will distribute the force of jerking caused by the dog or by the human across more parts of the dog's body and prevent injury. If you still feel you need some way to get your dog's attention, we suggest clicker training as opposed to collar jerking. If you like this video, please subscribe and get more. We will be posting videos on a very regular basis for dog lovers, and we hope you'll come back and watch some more.